What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the Yeti Express DFS podcast. Thursday, single game NFL. Remember, you can try out tools that I use in this video by clicking my link in the description below. 30 days for $1. That is the best offer any DFS site will give you. Use my link, 30 days for $1. It's basically a free trial. So if you play NFL DFS, you might as well get on board. You don't like it after 30 days, you can get rid of it. If you like it, you can keep it. It is a free trial. You will not see that anywhere else in the business. Let's get into the position optimizer for the NFL slate today. Before we do so, click the thumbs up button. Always helps me out. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Glad to have you. Subscribe if you're new. All that good stuff. Alrighty, so we're going to go over the NFL slate today, and at the end of the video I'm going to show you how to use the mass lineup generator. If that's something you want to use on Sunday, I'm going to be using it. I'm going to be mass entering some tournaments with the mass lineup generator. But first up, I want to talk about the Bears and the Packers. Now, I'm taking a little bit different of an approach on this game. I think that about 70% of people that are going to make their lineups today are probably going to go and get the Bears side of the football. And rightfully so. The Bears are favored in this game, and that it makes sense. But if 70% of everybody else is going to do that, I'm going to do the opposite. So the first guy I'm going to grab is Aaron Rodgers. He's going to be my captain. So I grabbed Aaron Rodgers, and then I went and grabbed Valdez-Scantling, because the people that do have Rodgers are going to try and probably pair him with Devontae Adams, which makes sense. One thing I will note is if Trey Burton is out, this Sheehy guy for $400 really can open up a lot of things for you. So that's something to keep an eye out. If Sheehy ends up getting the start and Burton is out, that's going to change some things for me. But one thing to keep an eye on injury related is that I grabbed Crosby as my kicker. Like I said, I went and kind of grabbed the Packers side of the football. Then I grabbed Jimmy Graham. As you can see over here, we have defensive ranks against positions. So like you see, the Bears had the best defense last year. They were 8th against kickers. So it's not an optimal play, but I'm on a small single game slate. You got to do some different stuff. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Then I went and grabbed Allen Robinson and David Montgomery. That was my Bears exposure. And then did I lock in Jimmy Graham? Jimmy Graham was my other guy. I don't know if we clicked on him. Yes, we did. All right, so then you throw this into a position optimizer, or the lineup optimizer. I have let's put Rodgers up here in our Montgomery, Valdez-Scantling. So we use all of our salary, and we have 3 correlating players with each other, with the kicker and then a little bit of the other side of the ball. So that's the lineup that I'm going to be using for the single game slate. Rodgers, Montgomery, Crosby, Valdez-Scantling, Allen Robinson, and Jimmy Graham. I think that makes a little bit of a different lineup. That's what you kind of want to do on these single game slates. Now I'm going to show you guys how to use the mass lineup generator here. So we'll go for the single game. We'll generate 20 lineups within, we'll do 1,000 because things get goofy. Max exposure to a certain player we'll set at 75 because it is a single game slate. 1 unique player per lineup, randomness at low. So we can generate 20 lineups, and it'll probably take not even a minute. Stuff's pretty quick here. But while we're doing this, so I just figured out how to use the CSV uploads in the mass lineup generator. I tried it out for baseball yesterday, and I was up a small amount. But it was really fun to have 50 lineups and not have to hand enter them all. So it was kind of cool. If you need help with that, let me know. I can show you how to do that on Draft Dashboard. We're going to kind of go through little bit of a tutorial here. My week 1 video for the NFL week 1 main slate is already up on my channel. It should be the video located right below this one. So we already did our picks for that. Really liking our stuff for week 1 here. I think it'll be pretty interesting. I'm excited for week 1. Unfortunately, I have some stuff going on Sunday, so I won't really see much of the main games, but I will do a Sunday night video. I'll show you that too. So here's the lineups that it gives us for the main slate, or for this single game slate here. You can sort it by projected points. So the best projection that it has is this right here, and it's Crosby, Scatling, Rodgers, Trubisky, Montgomery, and Eddie Perino. I've never heard of him, but anyways, just kind of looking at stuff like this. So you can select all your lineups, and then you can export selected. So if you click this button, this export selected button, it'll download a CSV file. So here's the CSV. Then you can click. You can go into DraftKings main page. Go to the lineup builder, and you can just import this in there. It'll give you 20 lineups. Really easy to use. Awesome stuff. So I'm going to do that again for the early baseball slate today as well. Let you know how that goes. But you can mass generate lineups and mass enter if you're into mass multi-entering. Most of my stuff that I put out, I'm kind of new to the mass multi-entering, but we're going to try it out a little bit. Here's the NFL cheat sheet for the main slate. This is another thing that Draft Dashboard puts out every week. Value plays, mid-range plays. As you can see, all these players that are on the red are the players that I'm watching. Haven't really... I've made a few lineups already, but I'm kind of waiting on Stephon Diggs news. He's got a hamstring injury, so I'm kind of waiting on that before I enter all my lineups in. But anyways, thanks a lot for stopping by, guys. Really appreciate it. Remember, if you want to try out all these tools that I'm using, you can do so 30 days for $1 by clicking my link in the description below. Position optimizer, player trends, watch players. All this stuff is just, it's unbelievably helpful. And, you get sleepers and studs. Obviously, on a single game slate, it doesn't do something like that. But if you go to the classic and you go to, well, we'd have to get out of a single game. So here's your sleepers and studs for week 1. These are your sleepers. And then you go over here, click the studs tab. There's all your studs that grade out. And it grades everything by a dash rank, so obviously 100's the best, 67 not so great. And then it gives you defensive rank against the actual team, and then against the actual position. Really helpful stuff. So anyways, again, thanks for stopping by, guys. If you're new, click that subscribe button. I just showed you my lineup for Thursday, and I have gone over my week 1 lineup. I've already put out, if you want to play cash games or anything goofy like that. Everything's here on the channel. Just feel free to find it. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Click the thumbs up button.